started in about 5 minutes. Yes, facts. So the one and last live inside there, and then it's only for vault members. Let me just get a few more people on. Hey, hey, hey. If you are tapped in, I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. I want to give it like 2 more minutes, and give it 2 more minutes, and then we can get started. So what's going on, Valencia? Can you hear me okay? Are we good? So I'm testing out times to go live, like when everyone is active. I thought maybe 8 o'clock would be good because it's later. And you know, some people be getting off work. They be getting out of school. They getting settled with their babies, with their kids. So I figure 8 o'clock will be good. So I'm about to be getting started soon. If you hear me redo like the intro, that's because this will be getting so facts. Right now it's just me and you. So you might be getting all the sauce, all the tea until your people chime in. Tell your people to come on. Tell them to come on. Hey, 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 tap in. I will be starting in about 1 minute, you guys. And so when you hear me doing my intro, Don't pay no mind because this is recording. So I can put it inside of the vault and put it in our deliverables. So don't mind that. I'm about to start, you guys. It's thundering and lightning out here in Detroit. So if the connection starts getting bad, that's why. But anyway, we're about to start. Yeah. We're about to start. I was just trying to give it a couple more minutes before let some people join in, but where these folks at? What's up, boss besties? Where y'all at? Okay, so I'm gonna just get started, okay? Hey, if you don't know me and this is your first training, hey, I'm Mocha and I am your beauty brand strategist for the day, okay? Your number one strategist. I'm on a mission to help 500 women create beauty brands that last and to build the beauty brand of their dreams by creating easy to follow strategies that will get you set up and launched in 90 days or less, right? So with that, I am the owner of the Beauty Bee Agency, and right now is a BuzzVault exclusive. This is a BuzzVault exclusive training, okay? So what we'll be talking about today is the 4 strategies you need to absolutely be successful. Hey, boo. And those 4 strategies are brand strategy, sales strategy, content and social media strategy, and marketing strategy. But let me take a step back. If you don't have a pen and paper, sis, or your phone or your computer, you need to go grab that now, because I am literally going to be dropping the gems on how you need to create these strategies. I'm just not going to tell you what they are and then throw you out to swim. No, sis, I'm going to teach you how to swim. So if you don't have your notebook and pen and paper and pad or whatever you use to take notes, then you need to grab those notes right now. Okay, I need you to write down my baby's knocking. I need you to write down the 4 strategies that you need to be successful. That's your brand strategy, your sales strategy, your content and social media strategy, and your marketing strategy. What? Yeah, okay, go. Okay, go sit down. And I'm very excited, y'all. So yeah, so you need your brand strategy, your sales strategy, your content and social media strategy, and your marketing strategy. Okay, shut the door, Tink. Okay, shut the door. Sorry, guys. So what I wanted to talk to you about is, what is a strategy, right? So you always hear these words. You always hear being thrown out. What is a strategy? Well, it's simple, right? So a strategy is just a set of actions taken to achieve a specific outcome. So stop making it more complicated than it really is, because it's not that complicated. The process, depending on how intricate your strategies are, is pretty, but overall, what a strategy is That's it. It's a set of actions taken to achieve a specific outcome. So if you're creating a sales strategy, it's a set of actions taken to achieve your X amount of dollars, X amount of sales. A content strategy, a set of action taken to give off your content, to present your content, like visibility. Social media strategy, it's a set of actions taken to get the most engagement on your content, on your posts. Brand strategy, a set of actions taken to achieve the visibility that you desire. That's it, right? Speaking of brand strategy, your brand strategy is the very first strategy that you need to settle and you need to have handled, and you need to have that down pack before anything, right? A brand strategy, that's the most complicated one, but the most necessary one, right? It's a set of actions taken that leaves an impact on your customers. So, you following me, sis? Are you following me? Okay. What's included in a brand strategy? Your brand identity, who you are, who you do it for, and why. That also includes your visual identity, but that's not even the biggest part of your brand identity, your visual identity. Your brand identity is more so of your story, your purpose, your mission, your values, etc., etc. Then, your target audience. Listen, you do not have a brand, you do not have a brand identity if you do not have a target audience. You need a target audience in order to be successful. Okay? Why? Because your target audience is the one who creates the brand for you. You can't just say, okay, I want to be this luxury brand. I want everybody to shop with me. I want everybody to get my products when it's time. No, sis. They need to come up with that, not you. You get what I'm saying? You want your customers to tell the story for you. You don't want to tell them the story. People love to buy, but hate to get sold to. You get it? They love to buy, but hate to get sold to. So that's why that question, what problem do you solve? What problem does your product solve? When I ask this question, so many people tell us like, oh, we have a lot of benefits. No, I don't want to know your benefits. I want to know, what problem do you solve? Okay, you make skincare. What problem do you solve? Acne breakouts. You get what I'm saying? So the problem is acne breakouts. The solution is your skincare line. You get what I'm saying? What problem do I solve? Lack of knowledge on how to launch a beauty business. The problem is the lack of knowledge. The solution is the agency. You know what I'm saying? Lip gloss. What problem do you solve? Cracky, ashy lips. The problem, ashy lips, crusty lips. The solution, your lip gloss, your lip scrub, your lip line. Don't just overcomplicate it, because it's not really so much simple. But you really need to put some time and effort into thinking about the problem that you solve, because the problem that you solve is what is going to get you to the coins. You cannot just get out here and be like, yeah, oh, my product is beneficial. Oh, listen, your product is not beneficial until your customers tell you that your product is beneficial. Everything is all about the products. You have got to get yourself out of yourself. Get out of your business. Like, I know it's your business, but you're not going to be buying all your products to make it successful. No, it is the customers. Your customers are the ones who are going to make sure that your business is functional. Your customers are the ones who are going to make sure your business is viable. You have to serve your customers, right? Your brand strategy needs to be solution based and customer based, right? What is the solution? That is what a brand strategy is about. Identifying the story that you want your customers to tell. That is what a brand strategy is about, and that's why it's the most complicated one, because now you're going from telling them what you are and who you are to putting that thought. Okay, you want them to have an idea of who you are as a brand without you telling them, yeah, I'm the number one brand out here in Houston. I'm the number one beauty business in Houston. Okay, so are you the number one beauty business because you said that? But what? Anybody can say that. No, you want your customers to say that. So you want to create the scenario. The brand strategy is the scenario. So then you implement your marketing, your content, your social media, the way you move, the way you talk about your business to paint a picture. You want to place the little elements. You don't want to tell them the whole story. You just want to set the story up. You get it? You just want to set the story up, right? So that is what a brand strategy is. The second strategy that you need to be successful is a sales strategy, y'all. Know your numbers. Know your numbers. That is how you have and create a successful sales strategy, y'all. That's like a tongue twister. Successful sales strategy. But no, seriously, you have to absolutely know your numbers, because once you know your numbers, then you're able to break your numbers down, right? So when I say know your numbers and break it down, what am I talking about? Hey, introduce yourself if you just hopped on. When I say know your numbers and then break it down, what is your yearly goal? You should start at yearly, quarterly, weekly, daily. Although I don't really care for daily until you like popping, because listen, you will be discouraged, because it's been days where one day I don't have no sales, the next day I'd have made $3,000. So I like to stick to my monthly goal and push that thing out, push that thing out, push that thing out. So break it down. I'm trying to look to see where my numbers are, but I don't have it. So the basic number yearly goal for people is 100,000. Like, okay, I want to make 100,000 a year. Cool. You want to make 100,000 a year. What are you going to do to make sure that you reach 100,000 a year? What can you put in place to make sure you reach 100,000 a year? Let's figure it out. Alexa, what's 100,000 divided by 12?
100,000 divided by 12 is approximately 8,333.3333.
Listen, so that means if you want to make 100,000 a year, yo, let's do the math. Somebody throw some numbers out. How much you want to make a year? So, you want to make 100K a year. Alexa, what's 100,000 divided by 4?
100,000 divided by 4 is 25,000.
You get that? So, you want to make 100,000 a year, right? That's 25,000 a quarter. So that means every 3 months you need to be clearing 25,000 in order to make that 100,000 a year. So now 25,000 a quarter, you want to break that down into monthly. That's about $8,334 a month. So, in order to clear 100,000 a year as far as your sales strategy go, that means you need to be bringing in $8,334 a month in order to reach your goal. So now that you know your number is $8,334, you need to know. Okay, well let's do that. Alexa, what's 8,334 divided by 4?
8,334 divided by 4 is 2,083.5.
Okay. So, 100K a year, 25 a quarter, $8,334 a month, $2,084 a week. You need to be clearing $2,084 a week. If you ain't made that amount of money in 4, 5, 6, 7 months, lower, be realistic. The goal is to be realistic. If you made $30,000 last year in your business, let your goal be $50,000 this year. Stop feeling like you need to go above and beyond because you see other people going above and beyond. By all means, work your manifesting magic and aim for that 100,000, but you need to be realistic so you can really plan for your goals, right? So now once you got your number, now you need to know your products and what buckets your products go in. So, for example, your buckets could be your bundles or the type. Say beauty business, you have a full cosmetics line. So your buckets might be lashes, makeup, skincare. Those is your 3 buckets. Those is your 3 buckets. If you only got 1 bucket, that's cool. If you only got 2 buckets, that's cool. So now that you identify your 3 buckets, you need to know how much money each bucket needs to be bringing in so that you can get to your number, right? Because now that you know your buckets, you're going to create the social media and content strategy. You're going to create a content strategy around those buckets. That way, what? Tell me the answer. Now that you know your numbers and you know your bucket and you know how much money you need to make within those buckets to reach those sales, now you're going to create the content strategy and the marketing strategy behind it to ensure that you get those sales. Okay, the sales strategy is just the numbers. Just because you see it on paper don't mean that it's just gonna happen. No, now you need to manifest and work it out. Manifest, then work it out. That is how you do your sales strategy. You break it down. Know your product. So let's run it back. What is included in a sales strategy? You know your numbers. Be realistic about your yearly goal. Break it down into quarters, months, and weeks. Know your product buckets. And then how many of each product do you need to sell in order to reach your goal? How many products do you need to sell a month in order to reach your goal? Okay? That's a sales strategy. That's the second strategy that you need to master in order to be successful in your business. Don't let nobody tell you different. Like Valencia say, stop letting these entrepreneurs get you broke, sis. Know your numbers, know your budget ahead of time, and go into this thing the right way. Don't just throw money at your problem because it's not going to fix it. Throwing money at a problem never fixes it. You have to get in tune and in touch with your numbers, what it is you want to accomplish, and what your customers want, right? So the third strategy that you need, well, third and fourth, you know what I'm saying? Well, they kind of go together. Is your content strategy and a social media strategy. So your content strategy involves identifying your pillars. Well, what are pillars? The categories that you will talk about when you're writing your content. Content can be written. It can be visual. It can be audio. It can be a post. It can be the words on your business card, words on your flyers, your promotions. Anything that you say or do regarding your business is content. So remember that. You are content, right? So you want to identify your pillars. Period, sis. You want to identify your pillars so that you can create the strategy, so that you can create the content that correlates with those pillars. So what are some examples of some pillars? You might have a social proof pillar. What is that? That's where you talk about your reviews and the transformation, and you show your client pics and stuff like that. That will all fall under social proof. You might have a character building content pillar. That's where you show the real you. That's where you show your side of things. That's where you let your personality reign. So then funny memes and characters and funny posts and being humorous or being emotional or talking about your family or talking about your struggles, being open. That is character building, building your character. You talk about your dreams, your morals, and what you into. That is character, right? Another example of a pillar is newsjacking. That's when you talk about whatever is going on in the media right now that relates to your business or your mission. Newsjacking is a pillar. What else is a pillar? Educational pillar. That's where you speak on the benefits of your product, like how to use them. So things like tutorials, how to walkthroughs, get ready with me, that type stuff. That falls under educational pillar. So you want to identify the pillars that work best for your audience and work best for your business. Because the way you do that is to identify your customers' interests. What interests your customer? You really need to dive deep into the psychographics of your customer. What are their spending trends? What do they like? What's their favorite social media site? What's their favorite store? What type of ads do they like? How do they like to be sold to? You really want to get into the psychographics. I really get in touch and touch on this topic a lot inside of my target audience workbook builder. We really break it down on what it means to know who your target audience is and how you can affect them. So get that if you don't, because that's a whole nother lie by itself, and I'm not about to do that. The next one is to identify the type of content that you're going to put out. So now once you know your content pillars, but what type of content are you going to put out? Do you want a blog? Do you want YouTube? Do you want in-person marketing? Do you want to host classes? Do you want to host, what do you want to do? I thought my stuff was on Do Not Disturb. What is it that you want to do and how do you want to accomplish it? Let me know. That is what you got to do, right? Sorry, somebody was calling me, y'all. In person and online. People hear the word content because so many people have just online businesses. No. Just because you have an online business, that's not the only type of content that you need to put out there. You need to be putting out there content that is viable and relatable to your business, right? Like I said, content is everything. Content is written. Content is words. Content is visual. Content is audio. Content is pictures. Content is everything. That's why content strategy is absolutely necessary. Now, as far as your social media strategy goes, identify your most active social media account. Are your customers mainly on Instagram? Are your customers mainly on Facebook? Or are they on TikTok? Will you be utilizing YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn? Identify your social media places that you plan to operate in. And don't listen. Just because a social media atmosphere exists does not mean you need to participate in it. I know from firsthand experience, stop calling me. I know from firsthand experience that your content strategy, I know from firsthand experience that if you will spread yourself too thin trying to operate on every single social media place that's out there, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, MySpace, look, LinkedIn. Don't run yourself thin. Do not run yourself thin, because you will. Identify the social media accounts that absolutely matter and work on that. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry, y'all. Real important. But listen, social media strategy, real simple. Don't spread yourself too thin. Identify the social media accounts that work with your customers, that will get you the most customers, most customer engagement with the best insights. Understand your best metrics. Figure out your best performing content type. If you know you get better views and better engagement by your audience doing reels, you need to do reels. If you know you get better engagement on your content and your educational carousel posts, you need to do that. And then what else is involved in the social media strategy is to create the strategy, create the schedule, right? You want to create the schedule of when you're going to be posting, because you want your audience to already get in the mindset of when you want to post. Stop letting these online gurus tell you that you need to post 3 times a day, every single day of the week. First of all, no, you don't. Okay, because when you get your customers trained and you only like to post 3 days, sis, they're going to be ready for you on them 3 days. If you know you can only post twice a week, they're going to be ready for you for them 2 days a week. But it's better to be consistent. Okay? Be consistent. It's better to be consistent and post it every 2 days than to be sporadic and then experience burnout because you're trying to post every single day. It's not that much content to where you need to be specific. Okay? Listen, Valencia said, amen, I'm guilty of this. Be specific. Stop letting people make you think that you need to post every single day. That's not true. You need to post what works best for your customers, what works best for you. Period. You need to be in total alignment with yourself, in total alignment with what it is that you're accomplishing. Don't let these gurus tell you what it is that you need to do, because nobody knows what you need to do in your business except for you. And of course, they're your hired expert. But it's all based on your audience at the end of the day. So don't let them just talk you into doing that, because that's not what you need, sis. And then the last strategy, which I won't be speaking on that much because I'm going to have an expert come in here and talk to you about it. But the last one is a marketing strategy. Yes, marketing is absolutely necessary when you're doing your business. This is marketing. You need to figure out the best way to market to your audience. Marketing strategy ties together your sales, your content, your social media strategy. It is absolutely necessary. What else is involved in your market strategy? So things like a launch. When you're launching new products, you want to have some marketing behind that. How are you going to get that out there to the people? When you launching creative campaigns, that's marketing. When you running ads, that's marketing. Your content and social media strategy is marketing. They all go hand in hand with your marketing strategy. You cannot run from marketing. So stop running from marketing. Okay. I wanted to use this to be a eye opener for you. These are the absolutely necessary strategies. If you do not have these 4 strategies together, I don't know what to tell you, because you absolutely need these strategies, right? I'm gonna run them back for you. Brand strategy is the most complicated one, but the first one you need down pat. A brand strategy is a set of actions taken to leave an impact on your customers. It includes your brand identity, knowing who your target audience is, what problem it is that you solve, its solution, and customer based. The second strategy you need is your sales strategy. You need to know your numbers, be realistic about your yearly goals, break that down. To go a step further, you can base it off the last year's money goals, what you did last year, and then go from there. If you made $30,000 last year, aim for $50,000 this year, right? You need to know your product buckets and how many of each product buckets do you need to sell in order to hit your monthly goal. The third strategy is your content and your social media strategy. You need to identify your pillars, identify your community interests, identify the type of content you put out in person and online. Your social media strategy, you need to know your most active strategy, your best insights, your best performing metrics, and the best performing content type. And you need to create the schedule. How will you get your followers involved? Okay. And lastly, your marketing strategy. You cannot run from marketing. A launch is involved in marketing. Creative campaigns is marketing. Your ads is marketing. Your call to actions is marketing. Your content and social media strategy is involved in marketing. It all goes hand in hand with each other, right? Those is the 4 strategies. Over the course of August, I will be going live inside of the Buzz Vault. Yay. Over the month of August, I will be going live within the Buzz Vault, so that teaching you these strategies, this was just like an introductory. I will be breaking them down and going into detail about each and every one. I will have a guest speaker for you the last week of August to talk about marketing so that you all can fully understand it. I'm just so thankful for you guys. And of course, as promised, you will receive an access code if you watch this live. So go ahead and comment. I got 3 of y'all right there. Go ahead and comment so that I know, and I will give you the access code. The access code is success. That is how you will access the replay of this once it's on Gumroad and locked up. I will keep this replay available until 10 o'clock a.m. I'll make it 12 p.m. Eastern time. After 12 p.m., this replay is gone, baby. Okay? So thank you so much for listening, tuning in. And I hope that I was of some help to you. So let's go ahead and I'll do a Q&A if y'all have any questions. Any questions? I will answer your questions now. Oh, you help me because I got 2 pages because I write big. Listen, I need you to go make a status on your Facebook and tag me in it. Make a status. Let them know how you enjoyed this. Okay? Because my business runs on word of mouth. So I need y'all to write a status and tag Mocha Washington into it. Just to let me know how it was. Yes, Natanya, you got to 12 o'clock Eastern tomorrow to watch it again, to watch the replay again. Any other questions? If it's no questions, I'm going to be ending this. I just wanted to make sure that I'm available to answer any questions that you may have. Yeah, it's raining real heavy here too, so I'm surprised my power haven't went out yet. I made a status on my personal page that said about to teach the vault. So go back under that post and comment what you thought of the live. It's raining bad out here, sis. It was thundering. It's flooded outside my house. So it's 8:40 now. I need to go tend to my little one. So I'm going to go hop off of this live. But I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in with me. Let me know if this was useful. Hopefully next Wednesday we will have a lot more viewers. Okay. Girl, you in for a surprise. This is Michigan. It's all types of weather. You never know what type of weather you gonna get. But okay, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.